the haters? My name is Chris Garcia. I'm a certified G and a bona fide hustler. And this right here is my big man, Tony Luna.
And there's only one word to describe you, and I'm gonna spell it out. SAWFT. So
Let's get this show started, guys.
Oh man.
Welcome to another show. I just gotta show you another glimpse of it.
He got the new shirt here from Enzo and Cass, the soon-to-be tag team champions on Raw. I think so, man. I think it's time. They're like such a fan favorite.
Yeah, they are a fan favorite, and it might be a good time to say, Enzo Amore and Big Cash, it's time.
Yeah, it is. And not only that, it's just we've had a lot of things happen in the last couple of weeks. I mean, if y'all seen SmackDown Live on Tuesday night, you saw what happened. If you saw Monday Night Raw, you saw what happened. And if you saw what happened on Sunday at the pay-per-view at Fastlane, you saw what happened there as well.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess to start off with Fastlane, to start off from the previous.
A lot of things went down, We have a new Universal Champion with Goldberg.
With Goldberg.
That man back there. And Kevin Owens won it. He said he was going to last long, and he did. He did.
Yeah. And it's just, it's everything he said it would be. Like, it was spear, jackhammer, over. And that's how it's been with
Goldberg's matches the last couple of times, and I'm getting tired of it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what kind of clause that they've had with Goldberg as coming in and stuff like that, but I think at the end of the day, it's just that Goldberg doesn't. I think we all can say he doesn't know how to wrestle.
Yeah, for sure, we know that.
But if you're gonna put Goldberg in a match, at least give the other superstar an opportunity to put on an okay match.
Or put on a show at least for that.
Just something. I mean,
records are meant to be broken. Okay, they broke it.
Yeah.
Now let's see a fight. Let's see a match.
Let's see a match with Goldberg. And now that he's new champ on Raw, he's the face that runs the place on Raw. But I mean, it's just we probably won't see Goldberg defend that title until WrestleMania, and that's not going to be against the Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar, as Paul Heyman said it. Speaking of that, Brock Lesnar made a statement to Goldberg.
Yeah, he did.
Fired them, and
as fast as a cat, he got him on his shoulders. What was so funny about that was that, did you see when he put Goldberg on his shoulders and he didn't want to let go of the belt? He was still holding, like, dude, let go of the belt. Like, it's not gonna go nowhere. Like, I don't know what kind of point, but the good thing about that F5 was I was so happy that Goldberg stayed down.
Yeah.
It didn't look like he wasn't. It didn't look like that. It didn't affect him anyway. So I'm glad he stayed down. I'm glad he struggled over there to the ropes. I'm glad he
sold it.
He sold the F5, and that's good. I'm glad he did.
And then on top of that, let's talk about the women. Also had a great night that night with. Now it's gonna be Sasha Banks, Charlotte Flair, and Bayley, a triple threat match at WrestleMania.
Like we talked about earlier before the show, before all the camera crew and all the guys in the back were setting up our show, we had a talk, and I said, I think the Raw's women's champ, I think she's a scrub. She's acting like a scrub. She's not a joke, but she's acting like a scrub. I mean, I know she's always having help from Sasha Banks, but at the end of the day, I honestly don't think she can beat Charlotte Flair.
You think so?
I think they
had a good couple of matches, but I'm guessing it's a taste of Charlotte's medicine, since her protege kept on interfering with her match. Time to bite you in the ass, but I think it's trying to build up to last year's WrestleMania, where they introduced the women's champion and try to make it bigger, better than last year.
Yeah.
Even though last year was another triple threat match with Sasha, Charlotte, and Becky Lynch. let's see how that goes.
I mean,
WrestleMania.
if they're gonna try to put the champ over the top, she's going to have to win at WrestleMania. She's gonna have to beat the top two competitors.
The top
Which
two that
is-
started it all.
That started it off with Sasha Banks and Charlotte Flair. So I mean, she needs to come out victorious, because if she doesn't, she's done.
You think so? I don't think so. I
I
think it's
think she's gonna have to transfer to like ROH or something.
what I think it's Sasha Banks calling. It's a must win for Sasha.
Yeah.
That's what I think. Unless that doesn't happen, I think I see her turning heel, and which makes her a better competitor, and gain back that title. That's what I see.
I mean, I like Sasha Banks as a champion, but at the end of the day, I mean, I know you've had the opportunity to actually see and meet and greet Sasha Banks, and I'm sure that she was a nice girl.
She was a nice girl.
Everything. I get tired of seeing, and it's not just for the ladies, it's also for the men. I just get tired of seeing the same champions over and over. Like,
Yeah, they tend to do that, but it's the business needs. It's what's good for business.
it's what's good for business, and I think at the end of the day, it's just
a load of crap.
a load of crap. And if it, I think in all of this, I blame not Triple H, but I blame him, but I also blame Vince McMahon for hiring Freddie Prinze Jr. to be the Raw writer, to be one of the Raw writers on there. Like, why would you hire Fred from Scooby Doo to write all your stuff?
I don't know, but that's the way it rolls there, and that's what they like. That's
So
what
I
they
think at
get.
this time, I think it's only wise enough for us here to say that we're going back to college and we're going to go major in communications. And then we are going to go apply for the WWE and become their new script writer. So give us about 4 years, so hang tight.
Hang tight, we promise you good, better
Great.
scripts.
If not, worst case scenario, we'll go be writers in overseas in New Japan.
New Japan, or I hear TNA needs new help.
Or they need some help. We'll
They
go
need it
down
real
there
bad.
with...
But shouts out to TNA. They got upcoming stars with Evan Carter III. Bobby Lashley's there.
yeah.
I don't know about him. And recently, I just heard, the Hardy Boys signed with ROH.
So that kills the thing of them coming over to the WWE in the
You never
tag
know.
team division.
Yeah, you never know. It's possible that they can
Opt out of the contract somehow.
opt out of it, or show up that every Monday Night Raw is on after WrestleMania, and a lot of good comebacks, superstars come back during that time.
Yeah.
You might see the Hardy Boys come back then.
I'm hoping so. Like, I'm just hoping, like, I know everybody tells me they're tired of the old talent and they want new, but sometimes the old talent needs to teach.
Brings it
up.
Brings up the new talent, where it's all, like they said, it's like the old lion trying to fight with the new cub and trying to take over territory. And it's like previous ones with The Rock and Hollywood, who else? John Cena and The Rock.
No.
It goes on, and the era between The Undertaker and Triple H.
Yeah.
We love, as wrestling fans, we love to see that, and it brings out ratings.
It does. And it's just crazy because at the end of the day, like you were talking about Impact, it's just, there's also other great superstars that are also coming up in ROH as well.
Yeah.
And it's just like they have the Briscoes, they have the
Briscoe
Young
brothers.
Bucks, yeah, and they have the Young Bucks, and they have
Cody Rhodes.
They have Cody Rhodes out there,
But
and
Cody Rhodes has like one of those contracts where like he can jump ship.
it's an open contract because he's also signed with New Japan.
He also in TNA recently.
Yeah, so he's on the indie scene, and he's going to 3 different companies off and on. But I mean, have you, like, I just saw on a source that Cody Rhodes has been having so much of a success in the indie scene that it's just absolutely amazing. It's just sad that I didn't get to see that Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, that talent on WWE.
Yeah.
Which he had his moments from time to time when he was with Randy Orton with
Legacy.
Legacy. You know, that took him that shot him up, and you know, even with his by himself facing Rey Mysterio when he had that mask, you know, he made him like a real legitimate bad guy, and I like that about him. And then him facing his brother becoming Stardust, I don't know, that was, to me, that was no.
Stardust wasn't a good look, and now he's not now he's called the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and he's even part of the club on top of that. He joined the club, so he's not only just a good guy and a bad guy, but he's able to jump ship from company to company. But he's been having a most fantastic time, and he's winning titles here and there, and I'm happy for the guy. Yeah. I wish WWE would have gave him that opportunity to shine the way he's shining on the independent scene.
Yeah, you know, that's how all of them are. You know, they had Johnny Nitro.
No.
He's in
Lucha Underground.
Yeah, Lucha Underground, and he's still big, and I don't know why they didn't give him a shot.
They never gave him a shot at nothing.
The only time they give him, I think he was the tag team and Intercontinental.
Yeah, that's it. He never even.
It's like, if you give Miz a shot, how come you can give him a shot?
Exactly, and those guys are tag team partners.
Yeah.
And I don't think The Miz was just... I like The Miz. I like what he's done for reality TV, and I think he'll always be held on that. He was a guy from the real world.
And Tough Enough, not making it through Tough Enough.
And now all of a sudden he's there, but I mean...
you can say he made it. He was champion and rub it in everybody's faces, but
I don't think he'll ever be champion again.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Just like he's another Dolph Ziggler. Remember when Vicky Guerrero was there when he became champ?
But the catch is he's a two-time champion. Miz, you're only a one-timer.
He's a one-timer.
He's a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, at that. But he did defend his belt successfully against John Cena.
Yeah, he beat him in WrestleMania. He got that.
With the help of The Rock.
He got my vote.
But
he got my vote for that.
But that's what happened there. Well, as y'all can see, if y'all saw what happened on...
Also on SmackDown.
SmackDown, I mean... I feel bad for AJ Styles.
I feel bad for him too. You know, he had won the Battle Royal for SmackDown. You know, it was down to him and
Luke Harper.
And then the following week, he beat Luke Harper. That should have just gave him a guaranteed shot. It's just out of nowhere, Randy Orton just burned a house and says, "Bray Wyatt, I'm coming after your title." I'm like, didn't you just give it up?
Yeah, he gave up saying that he was a servant and he was the master.
It's just
and all of this stuff. It was just poor scripting, poor scripting, and
that, and you know, where did it build up to? Like, you know what?
That he was going to turn on the Wyatts.
Yeah, it didn't have Bray Wyatt telling him, you know what, you better do this. I ordered you. You know,
yeah,
something like that to build it up to, like, you know what, Randy Orton, just give him an RKO out of nowhere, do something. It's just bad writing and bad all going, because later on that night when AJ Styles got the L, backstage he had an altercation with Shane McMahon. You know, I don't know. I know I saw it. My man over here hasn't seen it. If you haven't seen it, you know, look it up. Or I know Talking Smack had it. They were talking about it, and it was an altercation where AJ Styles told him, "Is that what you really want? Is that how it is?"
Yeah.
You know, to Shane McMahon, and things really got heated. And to me, they should have just left it a triple threat match then at WrestleMania.
They both earned their right to go to the grandest stage of them all. They both earned the right to fight for that World Heavyweight Championship belt. They both earned the right. So that's what they should have done. But apparently they thought it was wise. And I know Shane McMahon has something to do with it because he's the owner. He's the son's owner. So, I mean, whether he liked the scripting or not, I know he gave his opinion on it.
And his approval.
Yeah, and his approval at that.
You just can't do something like that with great talent like AJ Styles. And, you know, I give kudos to Randy Orton too. You know, they put on a great performance that night, and you know, fans love to see other stars, you know, battle. Why not give an opportunity at WrestleMania and have it again?
And have it again with all three of them.
All three of them.
All three of them. And I mean, it's just, I feel bad for AJ Styles. I feel bad for what had happened. But I think at the end of the day, I think if it hadn't have been for AJ Styles, they wouldn't be holding up. He held up the show. He's held up SmackDown so far.
Well, that's why they call him the phenomenal one.
Yeah, the phenomenal one, because he had a great match at the Royal Rumble. He had a great match with Randy Orton. He had a great match with Luke Harper. And if the other superstar cannot wrestle, he can sell the match himself.
Yeah,
and that takes a lot.
And you know, it's only been a year for AJ. And
a year for AJ.
Look what he's done
he
since day one.
Headlining.
He should have. He should be headlining.
He should be headlining.
They just
to give the title to John Cena at the Rumble, then to lose it at the next pay-per-view 2 weeks later, and to give Bray a push. It's just like, I didn't see that coming.
No one saw that coming, and you know, feel bad for the guy AJ Styles. And you know, when will we see him again with the championship? You know, no one knows.
He needs to transfer over to Raw.
To Raw,
he needs to do.
Or just wait for another brand split. Raffle, whatever they call it.
Yeah. I mean, so I think overall, we want to know how you feel about what's been happening, like with Goldberg as champ, with AJ Styles. I feel like he got screwed. Or the whole thing with Randy Orton. Just let us know how you feel, because we're already approaching WrestleMania.
Yeah, just 20-something more days. Maybe, was it 25?
Like about 20-something days.
Yeah.
That's it.
We also forgot the more important one with Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, well, now we know Kevin Owens and Samoa Joe are buddies now in a little clique or whatever.
That should be, I saw that and I was like, that would be great to do the reformation of Evolution with Samoa Joe, Kevin Owens, Braun Strowman, and somebody else. I just don't know who that fourth person is.
You know,
somebody young, and I would get somebody out of NXT, put them on the map, put them there.
It could be, I can give you one, probably Robbie Roode.
Robbie Roode?
He reminds me of, you know, of Triple H and the Nature Boy put together, and he's the total package.
Yeah.
Lex Luger.
Yeah.
But you know,
I would like to see that happen.
I wouldn't mind seeing that, but
the rebirth of Evolution all over again with Triple H acting as their Ric Flair.
I think that's what WWE needs right now.
It needs another stable, another faction happening again.
Another faction. And it's been a while, you know.
Since we've seen one.
Yeah, the last one was the Shield, but there was only 3. But like, we're talking about a big group.
That's what I said, man. They should have brought the club when they had the chance.
Yeah.
From New Japan, they lost out on Omega. Like a month ago, he re-signed with New Japan. But, I mean...
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
People have to pay bills and make money.
So I guess at this time, we are going to sign off.
Yeah, we need to sign off now.
So we're going to go ahead and sign off now, but we want you to stay tuned, because up next we're going up to the after show on Facebook Live. So if you have other friends, just go ahead and let us know. So at this time, we'll see you soon. We'll see you later. We're not trying to rush, but our camera guy is saying cut already and stuff like that. So we're trying to spit everything out. So until then, until next time, he's going to show you his shirt again.
This goes out to all our haters. You know who you are. Read it. Love it. Because that's what you are. And tune in next time, guys, for another installment of Let's Talk Wrestling. My boy Tony, me.
So we'll see you soon, and we'll see you on the after show. We're going to Facebook Live. Thank you, folks. How you doing? How you doing? A couple of haters. Got a couple of haters. We'll see you. folks.
I was good when I'm ready.